Yeah.
So many years.
Because even a derby.
What I don't get is that you pay to use those stadiums. So is it a thing, the stadium people, the management don't respect
the grass.
PSL?
I was watching Sundowns doing like a training camp. It looked like a training camp.
Wow.
It looked like practice.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, play.
He played great.
In that debut of his, yes.
How long will
That
it last?
is Rashford.
How long will it last?
Dude, Man United was clearly the problem. I have never seen him play with so much confidence, with so much
Freedom,
drive,
joy.
with so much freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But he's the best player in the country right now.
the best player in the country. Right
Yes, hands down.
Who's country?
In this country.
Yeah.
Isn't that an advantage that you want in the Champions League?
But is it guaranteed? Because sometimes there's people like Michael Oliver.
Yeah, but
Sometimes there's people like Michael Oliver.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside the Banter League. It's the Banter League.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, my name is guys. It's your boy PD Jokes, and we are back again with episode 2 of Onside the Banter League. We know very well how much they hated that on the first episode.
sorry, Bo Messi.
Sorry, but the
Sorry,
Messi
Bo
fans were
Messi.
just all there like,
What do you say? Mass.
Have Messi on
have
us.
Messi on. They're like, we don't condone this here.
We don't condone this.
Yeah,
You know what I think? I think they think we are just Ronaldo fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we are football fans in general.
So,
and we respect what's in English land.
Oh,
Influence like Ronaldo.
English bundles.
Because people do the Sue outside of football. You see
Yeah.
tennis players
Exactly.
doing the Sue. Is it the Sui?
Siwi.
I guess it's the Sui now. It's the Sui now.
The NBA players doing the Sui. So
Yeah.
the influence is there. So the reason why we do Sui is because
Who else has the better celebration?
What is the better celebration?
What besides? Okay, I like Bellingham's the whole. That's
Marat
tough.
silent.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I
Ribeiro's the new.
think this is the coldest.
Okay, yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah.
I think.
It is good. It's
Guys,
good.
let
It's
us know in the
good.
comment section, who do you think has the best celebration in all leagues that we know? Is it Bellingham? Is it Cole Palmer? Is it Rashford? The bench celebration?
Prepare.
The bench celebration, Ribeiro.
You said Rashford the bench celebration. Talk about my boy like that. Talk about my boy.
Nah, man. Nice to have you guys back again. We had an amazing episode.
Yes,
and
sir.
shout outs to you guys for watching, for the comments. Thank you for receiving us so well. But also, I want to give a huge shout out to our previous hosts before this, Marco Tepe and Len. You guys did the most. So siyabonga. We got excited. We jumped straight into the job. But obviously, you know, the handover was nice. And I think Nabo Bayastanda. And also, guys, we need to talk about this thing that you guys were having me for in the comment
Oh,
section.
it's this thing now.
Oh, it's
No,
this
the
thing.
captain's arm spell. No, hold on.
Actually, when I
Didn't you want
wanted
it?
it, when I wanted it was this is the captain's on badge. I'm the leader.
Listen. Just let me live. So what I want is I want you guys to see it. I didn't steal this thing from Marco. So Marco, where are you, bruh? I need you to come hand me this
You
thing
want
again.
Marco to hand it to
Yeah,
you?
but
Yes, Marco, please come see me, bruh. Where's Marco?
You talking to Marco in this mic like he's.
Is he not listening?
Please call Marco. No, real.
Yes,
real,
okay.
real.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further more to do, let me show you.
I'm not happy with this. I don't understand why he gets it. That's my thing. No, Sue.
Thank you, my brother.
No, yeah, don't dap him up. Yeah, good.
good, Marco.
Yeah.
Back where it belongs. All right, boys, let's talk football. A lot of things have happened since the last time
Yes,
we
sir.
saw each other. We are talking this whole week. Matches galore.
Yeah.
Big match that happened straight after we posted the episode was Orlando Pirates versus Mamelodi Sundowns. We had our own predictions as to how the match would go.
Yep.
I was very
And
wrong.
I think the match went well in terms of preparation at Loftus
Yeah.
Stadium. They watered the ground very, very thoroughly.
Don't start.
No, don't
Don't
start. Why don't you want to? Let's talk tactics. Let's talk what went wrong. Let's not talk about a natural occurring, environment.
just water.
It's just, you're telling me Pirates hasn't played in the rain before. Why was this any different?
Let me say, you guys' excuses is, but it was both teams playing in the rain.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a video circulating of you guys, them watering half of the pitch seconds before the match starts.
And
it's gonna.
But we all play on the pitch.
But I think also even if the water is not the problem.
What's
It's
the
how
problem?
trash the pitch is.
No, Marakiri, that's what's happening in SA. The SA pitches are going through something.
They're going through.
They're
They're not
going
going
through
through
what?
maintenance.
They're going through something.
They're not going through maintenance. That's what it is. Like it's.
Polokwane City since Polokwane Stadium King Pichamukaba
Yeah.
has been down ever since the 21st of December last year.
Yeah.
When you say-
MacG had a concert. No, I'm serious. They're saying that it's going to cost R1 million to fix that pitch.
How?
FNB had an event before the derby,
Yeah.
so the pitch was trash.
Chris Brown.
Loftus apparently had a church service before this game.
So, Kupo, just something. Can we not maintain our own stadiums that we have to have events prior to big matches? Because I think a stadium was mainly built for the sole purpose of what matches, if there's a match or for any particular sports. And so the conditions of our pitches is diabolically crazy. I don't understand how we have such pitches.
And it's a problem that has been happening for so many years.
Yeah.
So many years.
Because
And
even a derby.
What I don't get is
Yeah,
that
true.
you pay to use those stadiums. So is it a thing where the stadium people, the management don't
Abanata ba le
respect
the grass.
PSL?
Because, dude, watch a Brighton Stadium.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah.
Merside and see how Everton Stadium looks. It looks like not even a fly can dare to sit on that
Yeah,
pitch.
yeah.
Then you come here, dog. The pitch is looking brown one side. It's looking like they were playing netball in the corner and Zwiep in the middle there. The penalty spot is like slightly to the left.
Yeah.
You can-
Okay, but can I play devil's advocate?
yeah.
Yeah.
Would you rather
Wait.
prioritize a concert or an event that's going to be fully packed?
Yeah.
Or are you going to prioritize a match that might not be that full? And I know the big ones, I don't want to, but just in general.
Fair point.
So it's a money thing. So we are letting people host events at our stadiums for us to get money. To not fix the grass.
Whose stadium?
Whose stadium? No, that
Who,
no.
whose
and-
stadium?
Oh, their stadium. Sharp. But
Yeah,
then,
exactly.
okay, if you're using the stadiums
Yeah.
or the facilities for something else other than sports, so why don't you use the proceeds of that particular thing to make sure you maintain the grass?
But do you know what my thing is? It's also kind of like to George's point,
Yeah.
right? That why are you maintaining something that you know people are not going to attend anyway? Also, it's not the responsibility of the PSL because they don't own the stadiums.
Yeah.
They don't own the
They
stadium.
hire the stadium.
They hire the
Yeah, they
stadium.
hire
So
the
now
stadiums.
imagine now. Now the PSL has to be like, okay, cool. We're giving these stadiums we don't own money so they can fix themselves so our games can play. I mean, I don't know. Like, is it a good investment?
Yeah.
Very.
But then at the same token, a lot of these stadiums were built for football. So why
Exactly.
should we be struggling? Because besides the pitch problems, think about what's happening with the teams.
Yeah.
Stellenbosch has to beg. Stellenbosch has played games
For
in
stadium.
Moses Mabhida
Yeah. Maybe they
because
should-
the Western Cape, every stadium is doing something.
they should do indoor. I
Do
think.
you think we should own? Do you think that the PSL and maybe even SAFA should be trying to, at the very least, as
Have
the
ownership in terms of
organization,
the stadium?
own these
Yeah.
stadiums?
But you know what's crazy? Like they could even start playing at universities. I know Tux, for example, Tux grounds are very good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? UP, UJ. Why is it?
But they get knocked out. Stellenbosch plays at Stellenbosch University's
Yeah.
stadium, Donny Craven, and they get knocked out when there's stuff. And it goes to even right now. Allegedly, there's a game that's going to happen. There's a game between Chiefs and Sundowns on the 1st of March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently the Bulls have said, no, guys, we're playing at Loftus. So
You see,
now,
one thing you show you.
Chiefs versus Sundowns, one of the bigger matches,
Yeah.
has to find a new place. Carry last minute.
Now I think Tanzaba simulate. I think let's just simulate the match, give it a draw, and everyone is happy. But speaking of Mamelodi Sundowns, what a freaking masterclass. Yes, we're going to come up with excuses of the pitch. The
Yeah.
pitch was this. But I think Sundowns remains a really, really strong team.
Niyadelela. That's the problem. Niyadelela.
You had mentioned that you think they came in with a lot of overconfidence. at
They were
that.
too confident. They were too. Prince, how do you start a game?
Yeah.
Ne? Knowing that you're playing Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah.
Ne? You've got Koki and CBC at the back. Very slow.
Watering the pitch, yes.
Koki and CBC at the back. You've got both of your left and right backs pushing up.
Unbelievable.
In the middle, you
Yeah.
don't even have cover for Macau. What were you thinking was going to happen?
I was thinking
What
maybe,
were you thinking?
I was watching the game, I was like, there is no creativity going forward. It's like the midfield was not there. at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
For me, I'm game. Sundowns is having us, bro. Never mind the sleeping. The sleeping is for another day. But I think Coach Begafunu attacking mindset, punish them early.
Yeah.
and then from there try and take control of
Mara,
the game.
you never do that against Sundowns. You guys are the guys that actually know how to beat Sundowns. Why would you today
But I did
decide
explain.
to go pound
Guys,
for
here's the
pound?
thing. I think Orlando Pirates fans they agree with the pitch.
You know my whole thing with that game as well. It looked like I was watching Sundowns doing like a training camp. It looked like a training camp. It looked like practice.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It was just like and that's
No, but let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sundowns respected you guys. So for
what
this
sense?
game,
They won.
No. For this game, it was the first time where Sundowns has less possession than the people they're playing. They sat back to try and keep Umufukeng and Tito and Hoto quiet.
Yep.
And then they only hit you on counters. So they study. The things that they exploited are things that Pirates has been doing over the past few months.
And also we have to sorry, I just want to say we have to give credit to Sundowns midfield, man. Like
Now you guys
I'm
play well.
telling you,
Yeah.
bro. Like
It's-
Mukwena, Adams, Allen. Like I was
It
looking at
just
them, I'm
makes
like,
sense. It makes sense why you guys are like still champions. The gap, I mean, if I look at the log right now, if I look at the PSL log, Sundowns is sitting comfortably on top with 42 points, 16 games played.
But you guys Pirates was helped. You felt a little bit better
During the
on
week.
Tuesday.
just a little
I was
bit,
gonna
yeah.
go there. And it's, as much as I'm here to give Sundowns up in Orlando Pirates, a very, very big club.
Number 2.
Second place big. Okay.
Oh, you had to
It's
wear
even-
something over it.
It's even
you had to wear
faded.
something over
It's
it
even
because you
faded.
saw.
Like this season.
Don't take it out now. Don't take it off now.
It's fading away like
Okay.
your season. Look at it. It's
Hi,
dirty.
wow.
It's raps.
Y'all are haters, man.
Look at it. This guy was wearing it the whole time.
He was hiding it.
He was
He was
hiding
hiding it.
it.
It's
He was
okay.
hiding it. It's okay.
I wasn't hiding it. I wasn't hiding it. Pirates are second, right behind them, but with 33 points. Like, this is like a crazy 9-point gap.
Yeah, but you've got, isn't it
Two games in hand.
games in
Two
hand?
games in hand.
So TS Galaxy did you a favor beating Mamelodi
Shout
Sundowns.
out.
But sometimes it's broke records like that before, no? Of like just like being at top, but like a major difference.
You know,
from
this
bottom.
season is insane. They've got the most points.
Yeah.
Halfway through the season. They've got the most goals halfway through the season.
And that's a record on its own.
You get me?
Ribeiro, he's I don't think he's spoken about enough. What a wonderful player.
What a player.
Man. What a
Best player in SA right now.
Go to put the competition
Number
to
one.
bed.
Masandawana Kubuyelo. But while you guys were celebrating that win over Pirates during the week, TX Galaxy decided
No, it must
another.
come back down to earth.
They got humble, so I got a clip that I want to play for you guys at home. No. Let's
Yes.
see. No,
I don't know about humbled.
let's get the clip
I
on. Let's get the
won.
clip on.
Humbled. I don't know about
Melody Sundowns 0. I'm joined by the Komikana himself, Kiprasemi.
Just you.
I'll tell you.
Bolela le nna ro lebeletse damane.
He's not okay.
How do you feel? Ish.
This is what BANTER is about. Laughing.
Shem, no, you know what, guys? Shem.
Nah, shame, man.
Let's take him out of his misery, Shem. Yeah.
We're not giving him a yellow card.
We must let him go take a shower.
This is not.
Mamelodi
No, but you
Sundowns
see what the
fans.
problem is? What's written on his makarap?
The champ.
The champ.
Yeah.
And they came into that game thinking that they are the champs.
Yeah, the champs.
No, the thing is, Pirates is 2 games in the has to play everybody
They have
else.
to play everybody else.
Very true.
And so I think watching that, I think the football world was like, as in, let's give Mamelodi Sundowns a taste, remind them what losing feels like. But I don't think there will be too much of a dent in their campaign this year. I genuinely think Sundowns can still run with it.
The problem is you guys.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Pirates because Pirates is very inconsistent lately.
You
And
didn't want to wear the jersey.
no, I wore the jersey. I just forgot.
George, let it go.
Before we
George, let him go. Let him breathe, bro.
stayed number 6 there and leave me out of it.
I'm fine. I won my match.
Shout out. So Mamelodi Sundowns have lost to 2 teams in the Premier League. It's Polokwane City and TX Galaxy.
Galaxy, yeah.
And both those teams are in the top 4 currently.
Well, the truth is that if you look at TS Galaxy, in the last games that they've played versus Sundowns, they've actually won the most games. So in the last 6 games, they've won 3 of those matches. So they gave us the most entertainment last season when Rolani was fighting Sid Ramovic. So it could be that TS Galaxy just knows how to play Sundowns.
They got the blueprint. They clearly don't know.
And Polokwane City is the most slept on team, just by the way. The most slept on team in the PSL.
They are the most
Yeah.
underrated?
Underrated by far.
They're playing so well, dude. Like I think Mangopega Irania Batok, they are on some 8 wins,
Yeah.
Ooh.
5 draws,
Ooh.
4 L's, obviously. It's not looking good, but they're on 29 points. And played 17 games. It's actually not too bad. Because if you look at Kaizer Chiefs with the same amount of games played, they've got 25 points.
Maraswini, Lecho.
Yeah, shout out to
I
the Chiefs.
refuse.
Shout out to Amakosi.
Winnie.
Yo, people get
I
one
told you
win,
about
bro,
the daily
and
bread
it's
that's
like-
Stellenbosch,
You
but
did.
it's fine.
You did.
Guys, should Ribeiro be South African? There's a chat about
No,
Ribeiro.
he's not South African.
Man, he can be naturalized.
Can he?
He can be natural.
How?
They tried it with Cirino.
Okay.
Do you think that he should?
No.
But he's the best player in the country right now.
The best player in the country right
Yes.
Who's
Hands
country?
down.
Whose country?
In this country.
No, I hear it. For me, if we're going to have that conversation, rather let the whole France team then come play in Africa.
No, Marakiri is here. He's not going to make it into the Brazilian national team.
Why
now.
not?
I will.
He's not going to make
So,
it.
for the people at home who don't understand how that works, what's the word you use?
Naturalization.
How does naturalization work? For someone at home who doesn't understand.
Essentially, what happens is that if you've been in the country for 5 years, you can become a citizen. I believe there's a way to fast track it. Oh gosh, you can become a citizen. So they try to do the Cirino. So for example, Cirino is technically right now a South African citizen. He's got a passport, he's got an ID, he's got all of that stuff. So there's been a conversation about bringing in those type of players, and he's keen. He said it that, hey man, if you guys want me, I'm down.
Yeah.
But we don't know what he's going to look like 5 years from now.
But also, do you think he would be the one person who would change the Bafana squad? The one person who would make a difference, because guys, Asna Bafana.
No, I think
Zakala.
I think we've been complaining about Themba Zwane being injured. And Themba Zwane is in his 30s.
Yeah.
We need somebody to come in. And Utito, I don't know if he's stepping up.
Listen, hear me out.
But you mentioned that you don't think he'll make it to the Brazilian squad.
No.
So okay, let me ask you this question then, right? If you had to create a FIFA rating for him
Yeah.
in South Africa,
Yeah.
what would you rate him?
93.
Okay. Same concept? 90?
93.
Same concept? A FIFA rating in Brazil, in the Brazil national squad. What would you rate him?
57.
57!
Yeah.
For pace of dribble?
Okay. Whoa. Can I ask?
yo.
Who do you replace in the Brazilian team with Ribeiro?
I'll name can bench.
Yeah, high key.
Nyadala, the reason I said
who do you-
No, because obviously he's always on the bench.
Do you bench Vinicius?
No, but you know what?
Do you
To his
take
point,
a-
he's right. I think him not being able to make it to the Brazilian national squad, we can use him somewhere and he can get himself some international caps. But then it's going to be under South Africa. But he must be prepared for Amalos because Bafana yadliwa, guys.
Aye.
But isn't it
Bafana
isn't
Bafana
the whole point
Hugo
to come
Bruce?
and change
Eh?
the thing?
Do you know Hugo Bruce?
Nyaguzwa, but Ntana screen win a 5. When last did we win 5 games consistently?
But we're unbeaten for the last 6, I think. I'm not sure.
Let me know what you guys think. Do you think Ribeiro will make a difference if we were to be a South African who plays for Bafana? You agree?
Yes.
Remember this episode is sponsored by Betway. Get way more.
We must do the sign.
Do it again. Do it again.
Betway. Sounds
On
like
side-
a back color, but
Okay,
it's
okay,
fine.
okay, you guys ready? Let's do it again.
Okay.
Onside, Betway League.
What? Onside the Betway League.
Onside, the BANTER League. Brought to you by Betway. Get way more.
Cash out. It'll end in tears. Cash out. That's my statement for the week.
Atalanta.
Your slip died, by the way.
My Valentine's money.
Your slip died. I think like football and Betway are going to kill us.
Brother.
They're going to be, our predictions were completely wrong.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
bets that you were gonna lose, and you won.
And I
Because
told
you
you.
say that Stellenbosch is your
Daily bread.
daily bread.
I thought it was going to be a draw game with these guys.
You thought it was going to be a draw game. Now, while we're in the PSL, before we move on,
Yeah.
I want to talk about the transfer season, which obviously ended. Some of those players had their first games that they played. But you guys didn't know, Guti, like there is a transfer season with fans as well.
What?
Yes, I've got an image I want to show you guys.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about what you guys think about the situation.
what is he-
Can I
what
please
does
get
he
an
mean?
image on
What
screen
does he mean
there?
by transfer of what?
There's also fan transfer.
What do you mean fan?
There's also fan transfer.
Yeah.
like okay.
Like when one fan.
No, I get the concept, but like why is
It's
it?
okay.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's like all the Man City fans
Yeah.
who are under 25, who are over 25. They come from Man United. We all know this.
Yeah.
See, when Man United started going shoo,
They went
found a
pew,
new
pew.
team in Manchester. Time. So no, why not also supporters? Oh, Mama Joy was a huge Orlando Pirates fan from 1986, probably when she was
Yeah.
born, until 2021.
Mm-hmm.
We lost a great supporter. Then Mam Kiza decided to buy her with the SARS money.
Allegedly. Hey. Hey. Chief, I don't want to fight SARS.
Sorry. Allegedly. my bad. Allegedly, from 2021 to 2024, the relationship lasted only 3 years. I think we know the reason why she's jumped to another team. It's because maybe they
Untimely
didn't pay her
death.
this month.
Yeah.
Because they paid their fans. That's right. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay, so
Players are not being paid, so I don't
So
know.
I don't know if she got
I don't
paid,
know.
Like it,
Mama Joy, I love her. I love her passion for the sports, but now she is shockingly supporting Mamelodi Sundowns. So, how do you feel about fans who change their minds about the team they support? Do you think fans have the right to change teams when things are going south?
technically, but I feel like it depends on how south is south. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we're talking relegation south, you're allowed to change.
Royal M is about to not exist in the league.
That's
I mean-
that's a whole different.
Okay,
ballgame,
okay.
eh?
Can I ask you this? Can I
Yeah.
ask you this? Does the circumstances of why we are changing clubs matter? So if I'm a Swai fan, Morocco Swallows, and they disappear,
Yeah.
Yeah.
can I change?
Yes.
And are we fine?
It's
Yes.
forced. It's forced.
Oh, and then if I'm a Chelsea fan and I'm going to Man City,
I think
Why?
that's weird.
What's the circumstance?
Because what could be the
Man
second?
City is winning.
Oh, we know. Oh, we know.
Doubles. I'm just asking.
Why, boo,
I'm just
why?
asking.
No, but the thing is, for me, it's like when players who can play for Man City and then play for Man United, like after a transfer, I find that weird.
Let me ask you a question. A lot of people do this where when your favorite player leaves, you also leave. Did you not become a Juve fan when Ronaldo went there?
I did
Same
not.
thing.
Actually, I did not. I became a Real Madrid fan because of Ronaldo.
Also, what were you before Ronaldo? Okay,
Well,
you were
I
there,
didn't support
yeah.
La Liga teams. I didn't support La Liga teams. I won't
SABC
lie.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it
ETV.
was not because I wasn't interested in football. It was the circumstances of where I grew up.
Yeah.
You know, growing up kind of
Oh,
determines what kind of
naughty.
football
Because
you
like
watch.
people are like MLS fans now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because
Inter
of
Miami.
Messi.
Yeah.
Because of Messi. There are
Like-
people who love Saudi
No,
football.
but does that count? Because I'm technically I wasn't a fan of the league. Now I'm coming in and I want to be a fan of the league.
Yeah, but now they leave the league. That
They
thing.
leave. No, so I mean, guys, Mama Joy, I'm happy that she's happy. Supporting a team that's obviously gonna bring her titles, obviously, because it's Mamelodi Sundowns. But
What if she's the bad luck?
Kanjan? Was that her first team?
Ushi Pirates, now Rola Matambo, now Magafio Role Miafa. What's going to happen to Sundowns?
Tekomudiso left us and we started winning titles.
Yeah, but Tekum is not Mama Joy.
I'm
Mama
just-
Joy,
I'm
remember
making
she has
examples,
the
yeah.
whole. But
Yeah,
now you can't say it's bad luck because she also goes to like the Rugby World Cup and like all these things. So it's like
Oh,
dog.
she's got white stock, ne?
Oh yeah, she's dating a like some French dude that she met at the World Cup, married him. So she doesn't even need to do this for the money.
Mama
That's what I'm
Joy-
saying. Why did she leave
She's
Royal?
experiencing joy.
Yeah.
She's experiencing joy with Mamelodi Sundowns, but I'm happy for her.
Shout out to Joy.
Hopefully, it doesn't change again soon. You know, I'm sure if she could change countries, she would.
She already has nationalization. That side.
She would. Mama Joy is a legend, so mad respects to her. But while we're still in local football, you know, there's Nedbank Cup happening.
Yes.
So talk to me through that. I know Pirates is playing Baroka.
Yeah, Pirates is going to be taking on Baroka at Orlando Stadium.
You say,
Okay, here's
Pirates
the
stresses
thing.
me out, but
Here-
we're the king of cup.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Nedbank Cup is Pirates'. They've
Yeah.
won 5 trophies in the last 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Nedbank Cup is one of the trophies that they've won in a row. It's theirs.
Yeah.
But Baroka are giant killers. Chiefs
They are
fans.
giant killers. Is it because you think maybe the whole relegation thing?
Well, look, they're number 8 in the NFT right now.
yeah.
So it's not a dangerous Baroka, but it's a Baroka that is known for giant killing. And Pirates obviously has come off that humiliating loss, Prince,
Yeah.
from Sundowns. So do you think that Baroka can take this one?
No, man. Like it's like you said, it's Orlando Pirates Cup. Obviously coming back from the defeat, I think rights, you know. But I think the boys will do the most and just finish the job, man. Because
As
I
long as
think
there's no water on the pitch.
Mara, didn't you guys say that the FA Cup, this is our version of an FA Cup?
Yeah.
So is it not possible?
Guti Baroka because an upset.
Barakashai Pirate.
Kanjani, how so?
Makesi beat you guys, go Kaling knockout. 3-2, Orlando Stadium.
No, they see that day it wasn't this.
Ah.
Let me tell you what
He was
happened.
like,
No, guys.
Now you grilled him there.
The things you guys don't understand, like this whole Pirates thing, it's like when people are against you,
Yeah.
they'll try and like not see the reasons why stuff is not happening. That day, the pitch.
No. Your own pitch.
Your own pitch.
You overwatered your own pitch.
Yeah,
Yeah, say something.
Yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
The sun was too hot.
Leave me alone.
What's next?
And then we've got in the and then of course we've got Kaizer Chiefs versus Chippa United.
Yeah.
Chippa United has been a strongish team in the PSL. Do you think that Kaizer Chiefs will be able to get something from this game, knowing their form in cups? 10 years.
Do you think form in a league game and a cup game they really do?
I
is
think
there
they
a difference to it?
influence each other.
They influence each
So
other.
then Kaizer Chiefs coming from a win, I think they should use that momentum, build some sort of momentum to start winning games consistently and convincingly so. Because Chiefs is not a small team, guys.
True.
It's
How's
not
Chippa
supposed
doing?
to be a small.
Chippa currently is 11th in the league.
Sitting number 11.
They got rid of their coach. Their coach had a contract that ended halfway through the season. Now Thabo September, former player, a super sport player, is now the head coach.
Yeah.
It's an okay playing team, but I think Chiefs should win this game.
They should.
They should win this game.
The Chiefs have won 2 in the last 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've won 2. Yeah.
Okay, and then Chippa have won 1 in the last 5. So it's basically a battle of the bottom.
The
battle of relegation.
Chief, we're number 6, please.
Number 6, but among Chiefs are so it's 9.
6 no 9 or 5.
So what do you think
6-1.
score-wise? What are you thinking? If you think they're going to carry it.
2-0 to Chiefs.
2-0.
Chiefs win or draw.
Hey, but they do have Boeli. Yes.
And also, you guys have had a few draws, to be fair. No?
Yeah. No, I'm going to go the 2-0 win Chiefs.
Okay.
Okay.
All the best to everyone who's playing Nedbank.
Everyone who's
Abang
playing-
Nedbank, please qualify for next time so that you're all right.
Your bet slips as well?
But, boys, I want to talk about these people greeting fans
I
here.
have no idea who that was. It's just...
Offside. Where's yellow card?
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, first warning.
What?
First warning.
I get they said on the
First
show, I'm
warning.
the eye candy. That's what they said. The people in the comments said, I'm the eye
There's no eye
candy.
candy, land.
That's what they said.
First of all, you guys in the comments need to stop about this thing giving there's a big head. There's no
They
eye candy
called
for
me
nothing
eye
here.
candy.
Speaking of yellow cards, the Premier League.
Yes.
Guys,
What a transition.
no, because I'm upset. I'm upset. I was watching the Merseyside derby yesterday.
Yeah, the Merseyside, yeah.
It really, really upset me. But before that, there's a lot of matches that happened
Hey.
in the weekend.
Yes.
It was the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup cups, and unfortunately, those played after we shot, guys. So we have to
Sorry
cover
about
those. Liverpool's knocked out by Plymouth.
Yeah,
Cease.
Plymouth.
You can't even
Plymouth.
pronounce. You
Argyle.
got knocked out by a team. You can't even pronounce the name.
I wanted to say Plymouth, but then the South African in me was like, I should say Plymouth.
You said the
Plymouth.
black.
The black in me wanted to say Plymouth or Plymouth. It's
Plymouth.
It's Plymouth.
Yes.
Siyabonga, Georgia.
Danko.
Georgia,
Yeah.
a private school.
They call it George.
And they got knocked out. Arne Slot played
The kids.
the kids. And he cost us the league. Arsenal got knocked out eventually by Newcastle. Obviously out of the cup game as well. Chelsea, same thing as well. Out of another cup game.
All our bed slips and.
So major, how are you guys feeling about these cup competitions? And obviously these are quote unquote smaller teams performing really well against big teams. Even though I think big teams sometimes they go in with the mentality of we're just gonna play our B squad. It's really upsetting. I mean, any takers on that?
No, is it a chance? Could you look at it as a chance for the big teams to rest a little bit?
I agree.
Trophyless.
No. I mean, like, for example, Liverpool is chasing the league.
Yeah.
They're chasing the Champions League.
We're chasing top 4.
Top 4. Arsenal's trying to win the league. But also in the Champions
Isn't
League.
silverware, dog, the whole point of starting a season to have something to lift up? Like, I understand that, but dog, we need silverware, dog.
But
because I could have a great run. The Premier League is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
I could be number 1 now in Champions League, but that's also not guaranteed.
Yeah.
So do you think resting players sometimes...
But that's why is it a priority for the
It's
teams?
what's the goal? You
What's
know what I'm
the
saying?
goal?
Because we had this conversation earlier where we're like, okay, cool. Liverpool, they're chasing the title. So is Man City. And then with Chelsea,
So is
us we're
Arsenal. So is
so-
Arsenal.
chasing
Arsenal.
the gold.
You're chasing, like you are chasing injuries. Hey, the Arsenal hospital bills must be wild. Yo, we as Chelsea, we're rebuilding. We're not really chasing anything. So it's kind of like, okay, cool. Bigger picture wise,
Yeah.
do you want this tiny cup, right? And exhaust all your players, have them underperform, and just see you go down the table for what's the bigger picture. You just need to look at it like, what is it? What's
But
the
then
main
you are
goal?
progressing to the next stage of whatever competition you play. I mean, I understand it. Ne? I'm only fighting it because it's frustrating when come end of the season, your club does not have a trophy. It's like you.
Yeah.
It's like you trying to tell me.
like
It's
you.
like you, Astra.
It's like you.
I didn't even say what I wanted to say about it. Like, you can relax. Are you okay? It's okay.
It's like you.
It's like you resting your players for the FA Cup,
Yeah.
saying you're resting them because you want to chase the league.
Yeah.
Now you're out of the cup.
But then why don't you say any advantage you can take? If you can have two less games on your players' legs,
Yeah.
isn't that an advantage that you want in the Champions League?
But is it guaranteed? Because sometimes there's people like Michael Oliver.
Yeah, but
Sometimes there's people like Michael Oliver who's the 13th person on the other team or the 12th man, right? Look,
allegedly.
Allegedly.
disgraceful performance by the referee. I feel like that's what I'm saying. Things like referees
No,
can
but
affect your game.
no, they can affect your game, Mara. You know, sometimes you can't shoot for a quadruple.
Yeah.
Why not?
You don't have the capacity.
How many games?
You
doesn't have the
don't,
You don't have the facilities.
You
fam.
can't.
Who
You
doesn't
can't.
have? Who doesn't have
Dude, these
the facilities?
you can't.
Do you know that I've once won everything in a season?
When was
When
that?
was that?
Club era. When we won the Club World Cup, won the Champions League. Ntana, we've been out here.
But you didn't do the league,
We did the
FA.
treble. We did the treble.
Was it the treble?
Yes. Go do your research. Chill us. We did the treble.
Okay.
We got the Champions League, the Club World Cup, and the Super Club World Cup.
Mara,
The Super-
why? Super Cup is one game after the season. Club World Cup happens the following season.
Wait.
In the season, what
Wait.
did you win? Aye.
Wait, I might be wrong with my stats.
The confidence.
Okay.
It's the confidence.
Someone back me up in
He
the chat.
tried to-
And he almost cooked us. The worst part is I sat there and I'm like, no, I actually,
That's
he
like me
might be
saying,
right.
yeah, we've got the community shield. That was our treble. Aye.
I thought I cooked. I literally thought I cooked, but I think I might be right with my stats. It's fine. Guys,
Dude, and you know what's crazy? He was going in. He was going in. And me and George were just there like, hey, this guy knows
I'm
his
not
scene,
sure.
right? This guy
I'm
knows
trying to
his
remember,
scene.
because I'm with Champions League. When you win Champions League, you go play
The following season, the Club World Cup is now changed, but yeah, the Club
You've
World Cup.
Also,
rested.
it counts for the next season, not the
It's
season
not
before.
this
Mind you, there's the time period
okay.
between then and when you play again.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time. Now, FA
Okay,
Cup,
okay, I was
Carabao
wrong. I
Cup.
think I got my
You see
timelines
what
very wrong.
Liverpool fans do? We're going for the quadruple. We're gonna win 4 trophies,
This
and
is
then
why
now
people,
you're trying to
This
add
is why
on.
people say Arsenal fans are the worst fan base ever.
He's
You
switching it.
tried-
No,
you
don't
tried
find him.
to trick
No,
us.
he's gaslighting you. He's trying to
Evan.
switch it.
I'm not trying to switch it.
We're still on you for being a liar.
Okay, which team in the Premier League has got the worst fan base ever? Des, start with you.
Man United.
Man United.
Arsenal.
I don't believe you. Already lied once.
Let them
You
go.
already tried to
Do you know
cook us
why?
once.
Do you know why I say Arsenal fans are
Yeah.
the worst fan base ever? Because you guys are like kids of Chief supporters. They prat the feel. Talk too
Over
much.
Man United fans.
Man
Man United
United.
fans, guys, can't talk. They're losing. They can't talk.
No, no.
By the way, actually,
They talk now.
Now, like they,
We have one in our group.
in fact, last week we did the most with Man United fans, and some of them were not happy. But this week, I want to give them their flowers because I think out of
Well done, Man
the
United.
so-called Big Six, they're still in a cup competition. They did absolutely well. Was it Maguire who rescued them?
Can they get into the top part of the
Maguire
log?
out of yo.
Maguire, bro. Maguire.
Anyway.
Maguire's got intel on the Queen. Maguire, allegedly, I don't understand how the Bruce still
The
plays
dead
soccer.
queen.
Yeah, he has information on the Queen.
Marakere, you guys love leaders. You love players that are leaders. Maguire is apparently a leader.
Leading way. They're not even
way.
on top of the league.
You had Henderson.
Yo, great captain.
great.
Oh, great
Great what?
Great captain.
Player.
Mid player. but his influence on the pitch made sense.
How are you influential when you like a mid player
You are, because you are the voice
of
the whole team. No, you're the voice of the whole team.
You're the voice of mediocre.
No, but guys, when we won the league, Henderson played a very integral
No,
part.
I hear you.
yeah,
That's the point I'm making.
what
that
point are you
sometimes
making?
you need the mid players.
Oh, like Maguire.
Maguire's a mid player.
I don't know how Maguire still starts. I don't know how Maguire still plays
I don't know
football.
why I'm defending him.
Maguire
No,
looks like a
screw
teacher.
this.
I don't think he looks like someone who could be a teacher.
He looks like
I
an
don't know.
almost made it golf player.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if he didn't have football as a career, that's what he'd be doing.
He should be.
Van Dijk would be a bouncer. Like, I think Mbappe would work as a Ninja Turtle. Like, what is
To
as a
be
cast?
fair,
Like, I don't
to
know.
be fair, like I was once sitting in a bus with Maguire, I couldn't see the driver. The head was so big. Stop that! After robot.
Yo.
You're in England, but you can't say that.
Neymar would sell Archer. I don't know.
Yeah, so shout out to Man United. To be fair,
Yeah,
I
okay.
think
We'll give them
shout out
credit.
to them for that only, because
We're coming back next week when that shirt is back.
when the shit is, but 3
But
months
they did
in,
well.
Imorim's has been in there.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a great start? Do you think there's gonna be any changes there happening in the thing?
I saw a stat that he's actually won, I think it's 8 games. He's actually won quite a few games up to this point. So when you look at it on the balance of things,
Yeah.
he's doing incredibly well.
The balance of things is wild.
No, the way he
barely
found the
balancing
team.
at 13.
He found the team.
Barely
I
balancing
know.
at 13. It's lit. That's
That's
side.
Okay.
It's sad to say. It's because it's just like, wow.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
If Amorim wins the FA Cup,
Yeah.
is he a great man? Let's say they win the FA Cup and then they finish number 8.
Okay.
Is it a good thing? Because up to this point, Ten Hag won 2 trophies and they weren't feeling him. Who's the other guy? Mourinho had won 2 trophies and they weren't feeling him.
Yeah.
Do the trophies matter to Manchester
think you
United,
can
or is it progress that matters more?
Based on time frame, I don't think you can judge a man by his first nut, by his first round. You can't judge a man
Of course, yeah.
by his first round, right? Yeah, same thing with Man United's coach. It's like you can't judge him based on a season when he just arrived. Let him acquire the players.
Even
he
if he
needs to
wins
acquire.
something.
If he wins something, I would say, I mean, he signed a contract, so he still has got a lot more work to do for the team inside and out. I mean, I saw, what do you think of that comment, by the way? When Rashford made his debut,
Yeah.
and then he posted something, and then Sancho was in the comments saying freedom. And a lot of pundits found that really strange. What? These are words.
Yo.
What?
That was freedom. You want that freedom?
Yeah.
That was freedom. If you watched Marcus Rashford play
He played very well.
in that debut of his, you would be yes.
How long will
That
it
is
last?
Rashford.
How long
no,
will
he
it
was,
last?
dude. Man United was clearly the problem. I have never seen him play with so much confidence, with so much
Freedom,
drive,
joy.
with so much freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So do you think, because I mean, Sancho is still loaned out. Technically, he's still a Man United player, correct? I could be wrong, no?
Sancho still is.
Yeah,
Is he not on loan?
He is on loan, but he's
From
ours.
Dortmund, wait. He went to Dortmund.
Dortmund on loan. I'm
And
not
then-
sure now.
So I don't know the conditions, but for former Man United players saying things like this about a club that obviously is seen as one of the biggest clubs in Europe,
And the most toxic.
do you think comments like that are, it's whatever, or there's really a problem inside Old Trafford?
There's
Really a problem.
There's a curse. There's something going on in that stadium.
Yep.
I don't know if Mama Joy needs to come that side, also do something.
Yeah.
But oh my God. No, but I hear him though.
But then
bro.
can I ask? If managers are allowed to come out and speak about players, so Amorim has spoken about Rashford, he's alluded to some things.
Yeah, allegedly.
Are players allowed to then defend themselves? Because Sancho was in the same situation at Manchester United where Ten Hag was saying things and he had to come out and defend himself.
Yeah.
Are we against players coming out and voicing their own opinions, especially now that they can control the narrative too?
They see it as unprofessional. The thing is, you know how fans are. Fans are like two ways about a thing. You know, sometimes the fans will be like, we want that Barclays Premier League type of football.
Yeah.
But now we have this type of football where it's
Yeah.
tactical. It's like fans will confuse you. You can do one thing one day, then tomorrow they change their minds.
Exactly. And
So
now you can't speak freely on top of that.
Yeah.
Already you can't, Rashford's case, you can't speak in your own club. Now you can't speak outside to defend your own name.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think, bro. Like I think as a player, bro, you have to understand football players are more than just football players.
Wait, we'll tell we player.
Yeah?
said
Not-
you're a player.
no, not me.
Oh, you must clarify. Because
What? No, I'm not. No.
no, you said as a player. I was like,
As a
Des, are you
player.
confessing? Is this why you want to sign Bougier? Second time we mention it.
Anyways, I just feel like you are you're a public figure on top of that, right?
Yeah.
And obviously, like there is some of it touches on the line of defamation of character now. So where is that line for a football player? Where like, okay, cool, as a coach, you're saying all these things about me. Now I must just sit and watch. What about the line? Where's the line?
We must be professional.
Oh.
So who must be professional?
Oy.
Who must be professional?
No, because think about it. When you say, when I say, Prince is lazy, that means that the next time he goes to go work for somebody, they're going to see our comments and say,
Prince
Prince
is
is
lazy.
lazy.
This is lazy.
And now when you want to go sign for another club or do whatever.
Prove it. Because I think even when people were talking smack about Ronaldo still went to a different league and still continued proving
to
people wrong.
Saudi.
Saudi broke records, viewing records.
What you saying about Saudi? What
Why
you saying about Saudi?
Would he
why
have
you
gone
being so
somewhere-
defensive?
No. Could
Question.
Ronaldo have gone somewhere else?
Yeah, he could have.
Like?
League One? Do you think League One is better than Saudi? Or Saudi is better than League One?
No.
No, I don't even watch
I'm
Saudi.
asking, do you think?
The league.
Saudi-
No, not
Saudi
Saudi
league is better
I
than-
don't care about the Saudi.
Do you
league.
think they're better though?
No.
Because there was this chat between Ronaldo and Messi about which league is actually better.
Both of them are
MLS or
trash.
Saudi?
But MLS or Saudi?
Both of them are trash.
Both of them are.
One has to be better, guys.
Maybe MLS is better.
MLS is older.
Yeah,
At the-
it's like at least
at the
you know.
clip.
At least you can name more than one player there.
Yeah.
Who?
Suarez.
Leave the MLS, leave the Inter players. Whether
Shit, you know.
Messi,
I was gonna- and I don't want to say anything.
but name me players in Saudi. Ronaldo, Sadio Mane, Fabinho. Neymar's no longer there. He went back to Santos.
Oh, he did.
By the way,
Yeah,
Neymar.
he's gone to Santos.
But he went out limping again. Injury prone. Speaking of injuries, do you think now with you guys losing a striker, because Havertz just hoyed his hamstring
On holiday.
on holiday?
Warm weather training.
Exactly. So Arsenal's lack of an attacking player
Okay.
is really, it's not looking good because you guys injured Jesus, which is weird because that man should be able to heal himself, but he's not. He's sidelined. Now you got Kai Havertz also out.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Arsenal?
Why didn't they buy?
Why didn't
a
Arsenal?
striker?
What do Arsenal do during
Why didn't you?
windows?
Yeah. Why didn't you buy? What did you do actually?
What do you guys buy? Balls? Because clearly Arteta is an issue.
Wow.
With balls.
No.
Pause.
I think, no. I tried to let it go. No. I think with Arsenal, we have this idea of a perfect player, and we have this idea of we have a fetish for developing players. So when it comes time to actually sign the players that matter, it's always like we want the perfect guy who's got the who fits the mold and does all of that stuff. And also, this is not new. Arsenal has been going through this for a very long time.
Yeah.
You know, back in these days, we were waiting for a central defensive midfielder that never came. We needed a six that never came.
But you guys buy in every department except for the front.
Joe,
They think they have enough. That's the problem.
No, they keep
Also-
buying Sterling.
we
They
think
buy random
they have
players.
enough.
No, you
Why
don't
is
buy-
Sterling in the
you
team?
guys go to Cash Crusaders for players. Second hand at best. Second hand at best.
Cash Crusaders is Chelsea. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but then-
Sterling,
Chelsea players are
no,
buying
mine are
them.
brand new.
Louise.
They're brand new. They're young and fresh.
No, I'm saying we get them from you guys. This
So-
is our cash converters.
So Sterling
for
is the
some
number
reason.
one now, Mr. Cash Converters.
Jorginho, Sterling, Louise, Willian.
Always buying trash. Like, I don't understand. Buying trash from trash.
I'm so tired.
Sorry, Joe.
Don't touch me.
You'll be okay.
Don't touch
You'll be
me.
okay. But
No, but I think Arsenal has this thing where we never, you know, Kokasi, man. There's that old man who finds you, who's smoking and he tells you not to smoke.
Where are you going with this?
I feel like the rest of the league, I feel like the rest of the league is buying star players, bringing in quality, doing all that
Arteta-
stuff.
Yeah.
And with Arsenal, we're treated like, no, do the right thing.
Yep.
Grow your players. You know, bring in guys that you need to change and
Why are you
develop.
changing your voice?
It almost feels like when Arsenal has to spend money on a ready-made player, there's so much noise.
Yeah.
So now we're getting killed by those things. And it's not new. Like I said, we needed a striker when Ozil was there.
Yeah.
We didn't buy the striker.
Yeah.
We needed a defense when Bojack were cooking. We didn't get
You know what you guys are
defense.
using the money for? Using the money to buy rights to play Humble at the stadium. It's what you guys are good at. It's
No.
just getting rights to play that song at the stadium during a match.
That
Like,
was just to humble Manchester City.
is that the best win you have this season?
Probably.
Probably.
Is this the silverware you're bringing, just beating Man City?
That's good silverware.
Beating Man City.
Speaking
As
of,
a Liverpool fan,
But
I
just
can't
on the
really
Champions
relate.
League,
But
man.
while we're still in the Premier League, we had one of our own. Okay, I wouldn't say one of our own. One of your own, in a sense. But you're no longer Zimbabwean. I was Zimbabwean. Start Marshall Muneti making his debut for Wolves.
Former Pirates player.
Former Pirates player making his debut for Wolves in the Premier League Pirates inside. I mean, it's not shocking that you find a South African in the Premier League somewhere.
Yeah.
Because we are such a talented nation.
Technically,
what do you mean?
it's not South Africa.
Hey, allow it.
Listen.
Allow
Listen.
it.
Allow
We are
it.
family.
Allow it.
Us in
Allow it.
Zimbabwe,
Allow it.
yeah.
There's if you guys were complaining about grass here being wet, there's no grass on Zim pitches. So he had to do the right
I'm
thing.
not part of this.
No, he had to do the right thing. I can say.
Yeah.
Okay, can I
It's
ask
the
a
right
question?
thing.
Can I ask a question? How come we see foreigner players coming into the league
Hey,
To
so.
the PSL.
and into the PSL
Okay.
and actually using the PSL as a stepping stone,
Mm-hmm.
whereas a lot of the South African players can't get out? Is it a hunger thing? Is it South African players are not up to it?
I think, I always hear stories of South African players who almost had a chance
Okay.
to go somewhere. And when I hear their reasoning as to why they didn't go, I just find it weird. I heard a story about someone in Kaizer Chiefs that someone wanted to go, maybe Kune. I think Kune after World Cup was scouted, maybe?
What was
Oh,
the
there was
excuse?
a lot of talk about him.
Yeah, so then what's the reason he didn't go? Because I think he was one of the best goalkeepers in the world at the time. And he still is a great goalkeeper.
Do you know what I think it is? John Obi Mikel, in an interview, they asked him, why is it that South African players don't go overseas like that? And we see a lot of West African and other African countries sending their players. And he said, guys, it's simple. The PSL pays really well. No, in
people are playing
terms
for
of-
the
No,
money.
paying so well that you don't want to leave.
No,
for being a
no.
part-
It's comfort. So he's saying that if it wasn't, if Nigeria's league was at a commercial level of the PSL,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to go.
You wouldn't want to leave. You stay there because you got the company
Now, these-
benefits, you pay retirement annuity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want more? That's my
no,
my
but
thinking.
then they also say
But also they lie about their ages. So when you get that side, they're like, how?
no, but then also
like, nigga, you 40.
but also let's be
Damn.
honest.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Would you rather have to go to a foreign country, have to be a plumber, start from scratch, try to learn how to play and all of that stuff, or you stay home, you earn well, Chisanyama bag tanda, Magoko's here. Is it a complacency problem? Because
Yeah,
John
complacency.
Obi Mikel said that the big difference is that the Nigerian players don't have a place to go back to. So you find with the
Nigerian
PSL players, because they know there's home, a lot of them
comforts.
come back.
It's comforts, yeah.
Dolly, Parker, there's a lot of players that go and then they're like, you know what, this is too hard out here. New language, new what. Let me just come back
Dolly's
home.
a TS now, no? Dolly's a
Dolly's
TS.
a TS Galaxy
He's
right
a TS. So I think, what I'm hearing from what you're saying is that it's either you saying to me that they're stagnant, complacent, obviously, or there's not really amazing scouts this
They're
side finding
comfortable.
talents. You're saying that we're not being scouted enough as South Africa.
But also, here's the other window. Marshall
as
Munetsi,
African footballers, not just South Africa, just in general.
Marshall Munetsi was still young enough to be able to make the move overseas.
Okay.
So it's the age thing. And he was actually being honest about his age.
And
Prince, let's go.
you could probably say that South Africa was the first jump. Now we are asking South African players to make a jump to overseas.
Yeah.
But you are 20, 21, 22. Like, for example, Umfukeng. Umfukeng right now is one of the best youngsters we have in the PSL.
Of course.
How does he compare if he had to go to Barcelona right now?
With Lamine Yamal, I think they'll make a great pair.
No, but you're competing with those kids.
You think I see what you're saying? No, but bro, like the comfort you see when you're describing this, it sounds like you're making it sound like it's a good thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't think it is, because now you're saying you're comfortable, and when you're comfortable, you limit yourself. That's my whole thing. It's kind of like, I get it. It sounds lovely. You're home. There's this, there's that, but it's just like, why are you scared of the challenge? Because at the end of the day, if you make it, you're gonna make it big. Do you get
New
what I'm
language.
saying?
I mean, you see
Like-
players leaving countries, going to a new country just to. I mean, look at your starting 11. Arsenal starting 11. How many people there are from England? You get what I'm saying? Like a few of them are from England, but before Scott, like, because time flies when you're having so much fun.
You.
Champion freaking league.
Yes.
What a week!
What a bit slip.
Never mind the best
There's
sleep.
one.
Guys, I think the magnitude of how big Real Madrid
What did you
is.
say?
No.
The what?
The magnitude.
All right. All right.
Ask Jose.
All right.
Thank you, Soundman, for
All right.
please add subtitles when I say that
What's
sentence.
going on? The magnitude.
The
bro.
magnitude of the bigness of the
Oh, yeah,
You
one
are
again.
white wise.
Hey, you're doing so well.
Yo, you're doing
Real
so
Madrid
well.
is a big team.
Yeah.
There's this. Listen, when they scored, when Man City scored,
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, not another Pep masterclass. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is a Real Madrid team that you do not, not even for one beat, think they will not come back. Until they blow the whistle 90 minutes, you don't sit back because Real Madrid is them. They have so many Champions League for a reason. What a game, boys.
What a game.
Wow.
We all knew it was going to be a goal bonanza. We all knew that.
Go
hey,
Bonanza, go
Oh,
Bonanza.
goal. Hey, yeah, yes. Hoa.
Goal Belgrave. What?
When sponsors Belgrave.
There were a lot of goals.
What a match, guys.
What a match.
And also, the thing is, Madrid is playing away.
yeah.
City is playing at home. Man City's form, we know it. We see it. But we know big competition. Pep really likes to compete.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like modern Champions League rivalry per se, because Man City just arrived.
They did it to them last year. Wasn't it last season?
Yeah, they just arrived. So, what a big game. But Clutch Mbappe is back online now. I think Mbappe is online.
The face of Real Madrid, there's.
I think Bellingham still is. He just arrived.
The face
Saying
of Real
Mbappe is the face of Real Madrid is
You
so-
watching it
it's
every
so-
Bellingham,
time.
boys. Bellingham,
It's
boys.
like a nyaupe on the side of the road. Said
Guys,
that
look at the
statement.
coverage of that man is going to be the face of Madrid.
He's going to be. He's going. Do you think he's going to do better than Vinny at this time in Madrid?
I don't think so.
I don't think he's going to do better, but I
think
think
so.
he's going to be viewed as better.
You don't think he's going
French
to?
versus
You don't think he's going to
Brazilian.
top Vinny's top goal scoring season?
Not while Vinny's there.
No one he's there.
Oh,
That's
I see what you
not
mean.
all
that's what I'm
Vinny's
thinking.
there.
Like why? That's why I keep wondering why you keep saying the statement.
But can I ask, what is it about Madrid? Because the defense had Valverde.
Rudiger was not even
Rudiger
on.
was not even on.
Chouameni was a centre back.
Like it was.
He's a good
When
player.
we talk
He's a
about the
good player.
tactics, sometimes Real Madrid is not
Dude,
tactically
it
tactical.
was not even
What is
moving.
it?
At some point, bro.
But this is Real Madrid, regardless of what you say, gents. Those guys have, number one, a really
Voodoo.
good keeper at the back. But obviously they conceded 2 goals. Haaland was...
Marake,
Haaland was
aura.
on.
What?
I think the resilience. The team has got heart, man.
Yeah.
The team has got
Especially for
heart.
the Champions League.
Especially for the Champions League. I think deep down it's like, if it was up to Real Madrid, I think they would want to play Champions League matches instead of La Liga.
100%.
Yeah, I think
They
personally.
love the
But
taste.
La Liga's half ground for most of the season.
True.
They're training. They train for the
They just
Champions
practice for
League.
the Champions
Wow.
League. So what a masterclass. Real
Wow.
Madrid ended up winning 3.
Yes.
3 goals last minute. Obviously, Bellingham putting in the last goal.
Yes, sir.
Vinny played well. I think he assisted and scored. No?
He assisted.
Did he? Yeah, I think he assisted,
He
yeah.
assisted and he scored. He assisted Bellingham's goal and he scored.
Rodrigo did very well as well. I'm not gonna
Rodrigo's-
lie. Jack Grealish as well. He played very well until he got injured.
Yeah,
I
he
feel
was
like
playing. He was playing too good.
he was playing
He was
extremely
so
well,
good.
and
His
I feel
body
like
said
if-
no.
Yeah, and if he was there continuing, I think he would have made the difference. But unfortunately for the man, like he got injured. Played lovely.
But very quickly, with Man City, what's wrong with Man City? Because they started.
Do you know what's wrong?
Like a house
Do you know
on
what's wrong?
fire.
It's the freaking banners they bring to the stadium. Because what the hell was that? Like this is on some Kendrick level of pettiness.
Did you see that
No,
thing?
dude, I'm like, because there was no need for the banner. And Rodri, right? Is his full name Rodrigo.
I don't know.
it's
Rodri.
It's
But okay,
Rodri.
anyway, Roger's sitting there with his phone taking pictures of this beautiful white. What's in Stop Crying about what?
It was like stop crying your tears away or something.
Or something along those lines.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, this is just another level. It's giving, what do you call it? What did I say? Balotelli.
Yeah, why always
me?
Why
Why always me?
Because I think Man City fans are actually quite the shit house lately.
Go on.
Okay.
No, because there was no need to do that. There was no need to do
Or
that.
to have that little poster
No,
in the
it's-
stands.
I just don't
yeah.
think it's nice, man. I don't think it was really like
No, and you think-
sportsman-like, but they shut them up. One thing I like about Real Madrid is they can talk your smack, but they will shut you up. So the 3-2 win for me was good. Going back to the Bernabeu, I think Man City will struggle to
Rudiger
kinda
will be
like-
back.
We've seen this movie, guys.
Rudiger is coming
We've
back,
seen
so
this
this is
movie
going to be
before.
interesting.
All right, other matches that happened in the Champions League, which was very interesting because it was fire of a week. We had Juventus versus PSV. Juventus obviously winning 2-1. I wouldn't say it was a comfortable win, but they won. And on the other side, PSG had their hands on breasts. I mean,
That you gotta give him. That was a good one. I'm not gonna lie.
You know, that performance went tits up.
no, I think the pairing of Dembele and is a great pair up front. Preston PSG. PSG won 3-0.
You're killing it, bro.
You really are. No.
That's you killing it, bro.
I'm so tired of you guys.
Man. 3-0 PSG.
See how he's holding the
to
thing.
Brest. Yeah.
is like Brest.
Sporting versus Dortmund.
Yeah.
Dortmund won comfortably 3-0. Do you think Dortmund Sporting will do anything on the second leg? Nah, I think it's try.
Do you think that there's competition in the Champions League?
Champions League.
In this one? When you get to the group stages, obviously now they've changed the format, and you're going into the last 16. Do you think that there's competition up until the last 16? Because some of these teams that you're mentioning are
it sounds interesting, but I think we are witnesses, because we also sports bets, that you can't really, like the small teams will show you flames. That's one thing I'll tell you.
In UEFA, and there's no such thing as a small team.
Yeah, because remember that other week when all the 18 games were playing, everyone thought the obvious teams would win. But there's always an upset coming from...
Marakara, that was still like extra group stages.
But a game is a game.
But a UEFA game is a game.
A game is a game. So, I mean, Monaco, Benfica. Monaco had a red card, so Benfica had 1-0.
Yeah.
So, second leg is happening, obviously, for all these games.
Yeah.
What do you think Real Madrid and City are going to do?
Madrid
Easy
win.
claps for Real Madrid.
Win?
I think it's going to be a heartbreaking win. Like it's going to be like a 2-1.
A 2-1.
City's going to go up 1 and think that we're in.
And how is AC Milan losing to Feyenoord in the Champions League?
Is AC Milan a strong team?
Yesterday they lost 1-0.
Are we not using historical?
I think.
Yeah,
I think it's just the history. I think it's just the history because.
Where's Kyle? Kyle Walker is that AC?
Yeah, AC Milan. Yeah.
How's he doing? Is he doing anything? They're losing, so he ain't doing nothing.
he's just being the best runner there in that league.
Leadership players.
Experience.
Are you comfortable with the new format? Are you getting used to it at least? Do you think going forward we'll forget that it was ever not like this before?
It's got potential, but I think the hardest thing to get used to is tracking your team's form versus other teams, because it's easy in a group to know that I'm preparing for, I'm going to play Des twice. So I can prepare. Yeah. But now I'm playing Des once and I have to play another one. I think it's still overwhelming in that sense for me.
For now.
Isn't it a good challenge though?
It is. No, I think the format is great,
fixtures.
But it's
and I'm loving the fixtures as well. Like as long as there's just fixtures and they're coming up, it's nice. I like to see Arsenal losing to a random ass team.
Yeah.
That comes from some, not Arsenal. I mean, it could be Chelsea, but you can't relate.
I'm not in UEFA.
I know. So they're talking about moving the what do you call this thing? The Champions League final to the USA. Why are you laughing? Why is that a bad thing to say? Do you think it's a great location to play a Champions League final in America?
USA.
In the USA, yeah.
A Continental Cup final in another continent.
Hey.
Guys. And I know we do it in Africa. In Africa, they actually do it. It's usually in Qatar.
We've been through a lot.
It's hosted in Qatar, the CAF Champions League final. Or was it Qatar or Saudi? Yeah. But it's hosted off. And already, from that experience, I can tell you that as an African, it feels like I am being robbed to go service another audience.
I see what you mean.
You get what I mean?
Do you think this move is money motivated, or it's a move they were saying, we're just taking football everywhere since
Trump did something to do with Trump? I don't know.
He's going to sanction you, but
he's already sanctioned.
He's going to be like, no yellow cards.
No yellow card. But you know what's crazy?
Michael Oliver should be fired.
America wants to host everything. Because just going off it, because they also meant to host the Rugby World Cup.
No, besides that.
And that's why they bring all these Afrikaners on with the refugee states.
That's far-fetched.
I see what is good. But I don't think
it.
it's necessary to have it in America. Like what you're saying, like cross-continental, I don't think it's necessary.
But they're building America. I think what FIFA's trying to do is to Americanize the sport to a degree, because that's where the money usually is. And if you see what's happening, Club World Cup is happening now in June. America. World Cup next year is happening in America. So I think there's a move to either build up America as a viable market now.
Yeah.
Because Messi started that whole thing. But I don't know if you do it to the expense of everyone.
Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments what you guys think about the Champions League final being played in the USA, where they call it soccer. So annoying. They call it soccer. Any other thing that's happening in the football world that I might be forgetting? I want to show you guys a clip.
Okay, let's see.
So that you can use your card. Ngicela i-clip lana. There's a VR clip I want you guys to play for me. You tell me if the skill deserves a yellow or a red card.
Oh,
Simple as that.
embarrassing
Did
people.
I give you back the red card?
It's there.
No, I've got
see.
the-
I
I've
see,
got
I
my
see.
cards.
You
Don't
tell
worry.
me whether the skill deserves a red or yellow card.
That is what Pala Pala is here for.
Wait, the whole...
Oh, that giveaway. Oh, beauty. Oh, beauty. This is what Kasi
I love
football is all
seeing this
about.
live. I love
They
seeing
get a
this live.
consolation goal
I
via
love seeing
Kasaki.
this live.
But
No,
they all lay
that
down
is a
on the
red
floor.
card. But it's
Exciting
a-
times,
no,
I
guys.
tell you. Exciting.
Red card. I want to give them a yellow because I get it.
You get it, they were losing so much.
I get it.
But
no, they were winning.
Every player just...
Except the goalkeeper.
Do you know what's the crazy? Do you know what's the crazy part? Do you know what's the crazy part? You're an opposition player. You're losing 6-1 on aggregate. The other team lies down. Do you go fetch that goal or do you think, wow?
I'm fetching my goal, bro. I need assists.
Isn't that
I need
just-
I need my GA to be up. Dog. I'm fetching that
guys.
goal. Do
No,
you
you know
celebrate
what it
that
is,
goal?
bro.
Do you celebrate?
Why would you
you're not
celebrate that
celebrating
goal?
It's a
that
goal.
goal.
Goal is a goal.
But a goal where all the defenders on the ground.
Sunshine.
Bro, I've had Ronaldo score with his back, the back of his shoulder like this, and he took the goal. A goal is a goal.
But
gents.
with the other players
but
lying
with that
down,
one, they were trying. These guys, boy, they said, go ahead.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go
and play.
ahead.
Do you think they planned it?
Shame.
Do you think they
Slept on
planned
the
it?
competition.
Do you think they planned it? Because I don't see
Nah.
it.
Yes, no, that's planned.
There's no way that was planned.
That's Cassie, boy. That's
That's-
Cassie.
that's Cassie, yeah.
That's
I think
Cassie,
one
boy.
crew was just like, what's the score? Oh, and they're
You see,
all like, oh
the,
yeah.
The problem is that you guys watch modern football. Back in the day,
This was
once
it.
you go 3-0 up, we know. There's a guy who these teams bring. I believe that was Phillies games. There's a guy who they bring in, usually number 11. And his sole job is to
just
entertain the
showboats.
crowd.
It's the showboats.
So it's 3-0, there's 10 minutes left.
Showboats
You see him
and
warm up, Nyana, he comes inside.
Showboats.
And all he's there for is to make the crowd go, oh, yo. Have you ever heard an Aish? Epukwini, when you're sliding and you just keep moving.
Say that word again. What?
Epukwini,
Epukwini.
Twana.
Epukwini in
Wow.
the dust.
In the dust.
Came from here. That one. Just
Say it kind of there's.
I'm a conda.
Amakanda. We've touched on so many things today, but one thing we haven't touched on is our bet slip. So I bet Skatsako Manch. All right. We've got matches that are playing this weekend.
Yes.
And there's once more. Also, shang a screen. How many matches are we betting? I think we're gonna lose because we're betting so many. So 5 teams.
I'm with you guys.
How many teams do we
I'm
do?
going to do 5. Okay, let's see. I've got 1, 2,
Yo,
3.
betting between
4,
English,
5,
all. Yo,
6,
yo.
7. I've got 7.
Yo, between English, all over fit. English, betting. No mga shama po teams to score BTS,
Nothing.
VW, VVIP. Tana.
At least we know that
Say VW, VVIP.
At least we know that Prince's money is coming towards the league.
Yeah, at
as the
least.
title sponsor.
At
So
least-
thank you.
At least some. And you know,
You
like,
make it
when you
possible.
bet on Betway and you put Arsenal, they pop them up like, thank you for betting on Arsenal. I'm just like, then I remove
I
it.
mean, I want to do something for the audiences at home. I want Betway to give us 4 vouchers per episode to give to people to bet as well.
to feel better for yourself.
Not for myself.
feel-
Because those are our people most.
So just ask them
Nah,
to
but
give you
why
one.
dog, like Jenga Chiefs, like they just getting chowed all the time.
Don't you want to share away for? For what? For
For one reason, for that reason, for that reason.
One for you.
Can you bet there? What's
I'm
the first
winning on
team?
you.
Okay, so Friday.
Yes, sir.
We've got Brighton versus Chelsea.
I think it's an easy Brighton win.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they did play, the last game that they played together was the 8th of Feb.
wait, what?
And they beat Chelsea.
You want to win money, guys. You want to win money.
And they
You want to
beat
win money.
Chelsea.
Do
What
not
was the
bet
score?
Chelsea straight win.
What's the score?
I believe it was 2-1, if I'm not mistaken.
Easy claps. Chelsea win.
Chelsea win?
Chelsea win.
I say Chelsea lose, but you know, last week I told you guys, and all my predictions went sideways. So Chelsea
Chelsea win. So
All
what
right.
are we saying?
I'm
Chelsea?
going to say Chelsea win.
Chelsea win.
Okay,
Right.
next up, some Nedbank Cup action.
Okay.
Pirates versus Baroka.
I think both teams to score.
Really?
Yeah.
You think Baroka's going to score versus Pirates?
I mean, it might happen. Penalty vibe, I can foresee it in the future. Both teams to score, but Pirates to win, obviously.
Yes.
I'm trying to find it. We said who?
Baroka versus Pirates.
Pirates win.
Pirates win, okay.
Pirates win.
I'm gonna go with
like
the Pirates
at
win.
least the grass, the pitch.
So we are cooking this sleep. This sleep is the winning one.
It is the winning one.
This is the winning one. We're trying to build a bank here where we can wager 1,000 at some point.
because
I feel like we must hold each other accountable. The fans must hold us accountable.
Okay, cool. We have to.
If you are Liwa. Anyway, next up, we've got Chiefs versus Chipa. Also Nedbank Cup.
We just spoke about Chipa and how good they are. I think Chiefs is going to struggle. Is Nedbank, ne?
Nedbank.
I'm just going to say penalties. So which means draw for the match,
Haibo.
penalties. Penalties for Chiefs
Do
to
you
win.
see, it's
Chiefs to win
these
on penalties. Let me just say
Chiefs
that.
to win on penalties.
I think so. Look, I'm making radical.
Prince is the type of person to bet 7 corners plus in a game.
I'm
Like, because
realistic.
these,
Mina,
they're not going to take
here's
you
my
anywhere.
chats. People at home think, I bet using analytics. Sometimes you bet using your gut.
Hamba Nhliziyo.
Sometimes you bet using your gut because I don't want to analyze too much because stats are going to kill you. Stats told me that Bayer Leverkusen is on form. I put my money there. Guess what happened? So you can know all the football you want to know. But when it comes to betting, just do not go there thinking knowledge, analysis, all the odds, the stadium, this team always does a great away. What happened to Brighton do to you? What did Newcastle do to you?
What Everton do to you?
Exactly. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah, there we go.
Michael Oliver is the worst referee in the history of the Premier
Okay,
League.
we'll get
Because
there.
we lost.
Okay, Prince, okay. So,
Speaking of
We
Arsenal.
didn't lose. Yeah.
Speaking of Arsenal, Leicester versus Arsenal. Leicester's number 18 right
Leicester
now.
versus Arsenal. I think
relegation team.
Arsenal is really a good team, I don't lie.
But
So I think
injuries.
you don't have a striker. So I think you'll be lacking in goals. Maybe. But I think it's an easy
But
win.
it's an easy win.
It's an easy
They
win.
can like in goals, but it's an easy win. I
Sterling,
think
2 goals.
Leicester is a
Sterling, 2 goals.
relegation team.
Sterling
bro.
2
I'm not
goals.
even-
Well, the odds
What?
say
Say that on camera.
Arsenal.
Say that on camera.
Sterling, 2 goals. Look, right down the barrel of the camera. Sterling. It's going to be a Sterling. 2 goals.
The most
Oh, you're saying in this game?
Yeah,
Okay.
Delulu fans ever,
you'll
man.
see. You'll see.
So Arsenal straight win?
Arsenal straight win for me. Then we have Man City versus Newcastle. Man City has been struggling.
Is this
It's a home game.
Premier League?
Yes.
It's a home game for Man City.
I think
They've been struggling to finish matches like somebody
both
finishing
teams to
their
score for sure.
marriage.
Both teams to 100% score.
Okay.
Okay.
Both teams. That's a guaranteed.
Yeah.
In terms of winning, I think Newcastle have got a winning mentality.
And Man City
Man
have?
City has still got a point to prove. Whether this is a downfall or not, some of their players are coming back from injury.
Mara, isn't this a rebound game after you lose? Don't you have to take it out on someone?
I know.
And I
know.
feel like they really will. Hey,
But
'cause
also, do not underestimate Newcastle.
No,
as an
there's
Arsenal
no-
player, as an Arsenal fan, you should know this. As a Liverpool fan, I should know this.
Thank you. Hey.
Obviously, we're not underestimating them, but we're just saying, like, cool, they're going through a tough time, Man
Yeah.
City, yeah. But like,
I say 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Yeah.
What do you say?
1-1.
1-1 draw. It is.
Draw it is.
Draw it
Okay,
is.
next up, Prince, you're up. Liverpool versus Wolves.
Yeah.
There's someone in my comment section today. Okay, he came to my comment section after last night's game, which is Everton versus thingy.
Liverpool.
And obviously, I had made a bet prior to that saying Liverpool straight win. And he said to me, when you get into this betting game, do not, and I repeat,
Okay, they gave you tips.
they gave
Listen, they sent you down and they were like, hey, man.
yeah.
Cash out.
Yeah. So they're like, never bet on your team that you support.
Okay.
It's too personal.
Because the thing is, you always want your team to win.
Yeah.
So your tightness to the team kind of like messes up. Your clear head is not clear. So I'm gonna still say Liverpool win straight.
Do you know what the odds are though?
What are the odds?
1-12.
1-12, man.
It's a straight win.
You know, I would put Wolves here just to multiply. Make a
Maybe the Zimbabwean friend of yours can do the
Make
most.
a 10 rand into 2,000 right now. Right now.
So what are the
I'm
odds?
saying Liverpool
What are the
straight
odds now?
win. 1-12.
1-12 still.
Marshall Muneti to score.
Ow.
Oh.
Header.
Ow.
Doing
Corner.
Prince, no, those
These
paragraphs
weird-
of
these
slips
weird
that you're
things.
trying to do, it's not gonna work.
Yes, we don't press that arrow on
Exactly.
You don't.
to
you
the
don't.
other.
No, you don't. Okay, so what are odds? How many odds do we have? Is that all?
That
So our
is the
total-
last one is going to be Tottenham versus Manchester United.
Ooh.
Just for context, Tottenham's number 14,
Okay.
Manchester United's number 13.
Okay. And Tottenham has been on a very bad losing streak, to be fair.
Terrible.
The odds are close,
The odds are very close,
2.43 to 2.7.
I think they'll play a draw.
Okay.
Do you know why? It's not because like, oh, I don't know football type of thing. It's like I have friends who support Man United, guys. And
My
the thing
friend who supports Manchester United is still my friend.
And the thing is, I hate seeing them cry. Like Man United fans are always crying, bro. Like it's always crying. I always hear them yelling, Onana, Zegzi. You know, there's something going on there, bro. So for me, the pain that Man United has caused my friends, the amount of money that they've lost, I cannot continuously support anything to do with Man United winning.
So this is there's no analytics, no tactics. You're just going off United.
I'm
sucks.
just saying Batlau Herder with
Yo.
Betway get way more.
It's tough. I don't like Manchester United. I hate Tottenham.
But draw.
Draw.
And draw. But you know what? Actually, I think Tottenham might come clutch, to be fair.
I don't know. Tottenham has been on a terrible like they have no trophy in their cabinet. Zero. First of all, one, they're wasting Heung-min Song.
They're wasting such a great player.
Wasting such a great player. And it's so sad to see, bro. Like that man, he plays with his heart. He plays with everything he gives. But the team itself, I feel like the team is disappointing him.
He must do like Harry Kane and escape.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro.
Yeah,
That's why. But I feel like Tottenham against United right now. I don't know what it is. Maybe
2-1 to United.
Maybe it's the
2-1
Mama
to
Joy in
Tottenham.
me. Yeah, I also do feel like Tottenham might carry this game.
Yep.
Not carry, but it might be like a 1-0, a 2-1.
Human to score? Son?
No, not to score. Not to score. He hasn't scored in a very.
You know, I would always
I'm not
assume.
here for
I would always
Tottenham.
assume with that guy is like he's a great father figure to his son. Aye.
Oh gosh. Wow.
Tottenham to win.
Wow.
So our total odds are 62. So if you bet 10 rand, you get 689. If you bet 100 rand, you get 6,090
Let me see.
rand. Look at it. Bet 1,000 rand, you get 6,000.
And if you bet your rent,
Oh, wait up.
So let's go over the slip again. Chelsea versus Brighton, straight win.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Orlando Pirates versus Baroka, straight win.
Yes, sir.
Kaizer Chiefs versus Chipa,
Yes, sir.
straight win. Arsenal versus Leicester, straight win.
Arsenal.
Manchester City versus Newcastle,
Straight win.
draw.
What?
Oh, we
Did you say
said
draw?
we agreed on a draw.
Did you say
Chief.
draw?
Yeah. Liverpool versus Wolverine.
Ah.
I wanted to say the full name, but I think I should not do that. Versus Wolves. I said Liverpool. We said Liverpool win. Tottenham versus Man United. I say Tottenham. So the slip
I
is
said draw.
you cooked.
But Arsenal fans in the comments.
Yep.
What do we think of Tottenham?
Trust my bet slip. Anyway, a fun game to play before we go, boys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name you these players, and you rate them from 1 to 5. You with me?
Okay.
And these players are the greatest dribblers of all time.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you the names, then you're gonna give me back the list in a tier.
Okay.
Or we can just talk about it and see who
Or
goes
we give
where.
them ratings.
Let's
Just ratings.
blind rank it.
Let's blind rank it. Okay, so I have to pick the 5. Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo. I'm giving you the 5 first.
Oh, we're rating from 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you the 5, then you're gonna rearrange. who
Oh,
goes
okay.
first.
Okay,
I thought
okay.
we got-
Zinedine
yeah.
Zidane,
Mhm.
Cristiano Ronaldo. No, Ronaldo
Ronaldo.
R9.
Oh,
R9.
yeah.
Ronaldo, Pele, Maradona, Messi.
Ah.
What a stacked list, though, hey?
I
Except for
wanted
Zidane.
Ronaldinho.
Zidane, we know it's 5.
Yeah.
Zidane, we
he's
know it's 5. We don't even play around with
Okay,
that
let's
one.
remove Zidane and say Neymar in there.
Dino.
Wait. Wait.
Okay.
Why is
Okay, let's start this again because I want this to be fair. Because also, okay, Songzoti, the 2 Brazilians. So say Neymar,
Why
Ronaldinho.
Neymar?
he's a great dribbler.
Ronaldinho.
I mean, sorry, Neymar, Ronaldinho,
Mhm.
Messi.
Okay.
Are we getting somewhere now? Neymar, Ronaldinho, Messi. Zidane, I put him there. No? Maradona?
Put him there just so
Yeah,
at least
put him there.
so it's not too close.
CR7? CR7? So from that 5, who's number 1? Who's number 5?
Number 5.
5 is Zidane.
Zidane.
We don't play that. That one is Zidane. That one is that's a terrible one. That's why I want him there to make it
He
easy
was,
for the
he
rest
was
of us.
actually a great dribbler, to be fair. But not
great
obviously better
dribbler.
than what the people on the list are. He was. To his game, he had some great dribbling skills, but not like the best. So at number 5, I agree. I agree with you. So now we're left with CR7, Messi, Neymar, Ronaldinho. So who goes at number 4?
Messi.
Okay.
I was
He's got one move.
it was gonna be between
It's a great move.
but
But
What's-
he's got
but
one
the-
move.
you know what's crazy? I was actually thinking between him and Ronaldo for number 4.
Ronaldo has
don't know.
Joga
Was.
Bonito
I
advert.
don't know. I don't know. I was thinking. Okay, so I can go with Messi.
Messi.
Okay,
four
Messi
for
4.
me.
Who takes third between Neymar, Ronaldinho, and
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo?
Ronaldo third.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo King third. Yes.
Yeah, well, third. Yeah.
Okay, Ronaldo third. Between Neymar and Ronaldinho, who's taking number 1? Who's taking number 2?
Me, ne? And I'm biased.
Dino.
Neymar number 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dino number 1. Dino the goat. He's the only man.
I thought you were going to say it the other way around. Because when you were like me, I'm going to be biased. I was like,
I'm biased.
So who is the greatest dribbler of all time?
Dino.
Ronaldinho.
Dino.
Okay. I agree.
Squama Samatarian.
Same.
Uyavuma.
Tsepo Matete from Morocco.
Out. No. I think the greatest dribbler is Dez.
But what does he dribble?
Hands, bro. Hands.
I dribble balls. Pause.
Pause.
I said pause. No, I said pause. I said pause. But I said pause. No, but I said pause. No, I said no. Acknowledge my pause. I said pause.
Just juggle some balls.
The
there,
fact
man,
that you
and leave
said
us alone. Yeah, wishing everybody the best of luck. I think we've come to the end. Unless you want to touch on something really quick before we go.
We're good.
You sure?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. This has been Onside the Banter League with the boys. Pause. This episode was sponsored by Betway. Get way
Did he
more.
just change his voice?
He did. He's doing it.
Anyway, as we're saying, it's been your
This
boy
man's trying to
PD
get a
Jokes.
job so bad.
I'm not
This
trying
man
to
wants
get a job. I'm
to
trying
get
to
like
keep the lights on.
You want to get
and
an
also,
ad.
And
You want
also,
to get an ad first
and also
of all.
guys, we are planning on being in a new studio very soon. So let me say the right thing so we can get a new studio and a new set. And you know what I'm saying? No? Wait, baby. Wait. It's been your boy Pudi Jokes. Salani kahle makhaya. Baba. How? You guys not saying anything?
We're waiting for you to say bye-bye so we can go
bye-bye.
Oh, 3, 2, 1. This is Onside the Banter League with your boy PD Jokes, Desley, and George.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside the Banter League. It's the Banter League.